Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're doing another Swiss cube draft. I'd like to try something new again. Hopefully I was going to make mono black work. The only mono black pick in here is Gray Merchant, which is fine. If you pick up Obliterator or something like that, I bet Gray Merchant's pretty awesome. It's certainly not the best card in this pack, and there's probably a pretty high chance it wheels, but otherwise I'm taking like a Lingering Souls, which is a really good card. And you don't always table the Gray Merchant. Someone else might want to make the mono black deck work. Maybe that's a good experiment, though. I take the Lingering Souls and see if I can't table the Gray Merchant. Lingering Souls is a very good card. No doubt. And could be pretty useful. I think I'm going to take Lingering Souls. I'm going to see if I can't table this Gray Merchant. I feel like I will. Jeez. Consecrated Sphinx is a monster. Lifebane Zombie seems pretty awesome. Inquisition seems good, but not really amazing in this format. I mean, Inquisition would probably be amazing in Legacy, Vintage, where it hits everything. But in this format, there's plenty of big dudes that it doesn't hit. Let's take the Lifebane Zombie. I think that's right. This card's, good for the mono black. Take an opposing something out of your opponent's hand. All right, well, Sheoldred's good. A little bit expensive. I would imagine Sheoldred being difficult to play in a monocolor deck. We could take the Sculler. I'm okay with that. There's also a Cloud Goat Ranger, which is really good. Sculler's nice if your opponent doesn't have a ton of removal. It also lets you know what's in their hand, which is nice. I think I'll take the Sculler. Here's a Sin Collector. There's a chance that we wheel it. Could also take the Night Veil Spectre, which is just really nice if we end up going the mono route and get that Gray Merchant back, which I'm still fairly confident we can. It's also a Graveborn Muse, which is good. Good way to draw cards. You have to pay life, but Servitude's pretty cool as well. Pretty tempted to take the Spectre. Is that wrong? There's 12 picks in here. I feel like there's a good chance that we wheel the Sin Collector. Maybe not, but I'm going to take the Spectre anyway. All right. Hex Mage versus Ultimate Price. And there's a Spellskite in here, but I'm more interested in Ultimate Price. Good thing to note about Spellskite and Ultimate Price. They cannot redirect Ultimate Price to target Spellskite because it's not monocolored, so it's not a legal target. Hex Mage. I mean, it's okay. It's better with Gray Merchant, but I think we just want the Ultimate Price. All right, here's a Blood-Soaked Champ. It's also a Whip of Erebus, but you know me. I like to play Beatdown. I like beaten down. Let's take the Blood-Soaked Champ here. All right. Bad Moon seems like it's going to be pretty good. Guess it's not that good with Lingering Souls, but it sucks that it... This actually I feel like shouldn't be in Cube because it buffs your opponent's creatures too. Maybe I just want the Painseer, to be honest. My curve's going to be fairly low, and if we're in black, we should be able to pick up Tendrils or something else to gain life. So let's just take the Painseer. All right, Master of the Feast seems okay. Certainly don't like... I'm not thrilled about my opponent's drawing cards, but... did table the Gray Merchant as expected, so I guess we'll slam that here. I think I just want to hate the Shrine of Burning Rage. This card is so ridiculous, and I don't have any way to deal with it. I guess I'm in white, possibly, so I would find a way to deal with it, but nothing else here is really all that appealing. I guess Flicker Wisp Gray Merchant or Flicker Wisp Lifebane, but not feeling it. Let's just hate this. Shrine is too good. All right, Liliana finds stuff for us. I guess there's a chance that we play it. Oh, did get the Sin Collector back. We are going to take that. I'm a big fan of this card. And the Tide Hollow Sculler. It's nice to have these sort of value cards in your deck. Like, obviously a 2/1's not super exciting, but getting a peek at your opponent's hand, getting rid of important spells. Got the Hex Mage too. I guess that's a decent sign for Mono Black being open, which is always nice. And the Whip too. Jeez, it's like Christmas over here. Whip is certainly going to be useful against the aggressive decks. Whip and Gray Merchant are actually just really awesome together too, so likely just main decking it. And last pick Brago, got it. All right, off to a good start on our mono black deck. Not mono black though, black white. But you get the point. Mostly mono black. Okay. Let's see here. Disciple, not that great in this deck. I guess it's good with Master of the Feast. Draw 5 cards, gain 5 life. It's not bad. But it doesn't seem like it's going to be that good in this deck. Whereas Porcelain Legionnaire is a nice 2-drop that's cheap. You can possibly pay the white on it. Toxic Deluge seems like it's the strongest card. If we're beat down, I'm not sure I want it, but it's far and away it's the strongest card. In my opinion. But I think we want to stick with if we're sticking with beatdown plan, then I want to take something cheap. So I think I'm going to take the Legionnaire. It's nice to have all the 2-drops. Carnophage. There's also a Hymn to Turak. I think there's a good chance that we wheel the Carnophage, whereas I don't think there's a great chance that we wheel Hymn to Turak. Turash. I don't know how to pronounce it. Let's take the hymn. All right. Night's Whisper is actually a kind of cool card. I actually like it less than Sign in Blood since you can't target your opponent, but that's all right. Probably take the Hippie. We already have the Night Veil. Get the Double Devotion. Nothing else really standing out for me, so all right. Hypnotic it is. Nighthawk, Unburial Rites. Well, can pay the flashback. Kind of feel like the Seeker is a pretty good option as well. And Isochron can currently just put away an ultimate price, which isn't that great. Nighthawk's pretty good. It flies. I'm trying to think what Seeker does for us, besides be fairly good 2-drop. I may just want the Nighthawk, but we've already got a pretty good collection of 3-drops. Seeker is just nice and cheap. We can be a little more efficiently, well, but I feel like white's our light color. Guess I'll take the Nighthawk. All right, Herald versus Cave of Quelos. Kind of feel like we want some some fixing here. We've already got 17 picks and we're in pack 2. Like, I like Herald of Torment. I have no problems with Herald of Torment. I think it's a great card. But I kind of want this Caves just to make sure that we're hitting our white a little more consistently. Keep in mind also we have triple black spells in the form of Night Veil, and we're looking for Obliterator, which is quad black. So black, making sure we're hitting black mana always is a concern, but also fixing for white simultaneously, something I'd like to be able to do. All right, Sorin versus Sarcomancy. That's actually a reasonable question. Sarcomancy is the 1-drop I think I want. I like Beatdown. We also have a fair amount of zombies in this deck too. Isn't this guy a zombie too? Yeah. So we don't punish ourselves if they kill our token as bad. I do like Sorin though, pumping our team, getting lifelink, but I think I'm just gonna go Sarcomancy. The more cheap stuff you have, the better you're gonna do. Here's the other Sorin, so rewarded immediately. Take that. There's our Obliterator. Very nice. All right, I guess we can take Disciple. It's also Gerard's Verdict, but we have the Hymn, which is strictly better in my opinion. Although against the red deck wins, maybe Gerard's Verdict is better. Is Disciple getting any better? Master, Obliterator. I don't necessarily want to sack either of those, though. I mean, even at worst, I guess it's like draw a couple cards. Maybe we just take the Verdict. It's probably a better sideboard option to have against certain decks. We did table the Carnovage. As expected, we'll take it. Night's Whisper seems good. Seems like we want to play it, too. We've already got 22 cards, too, which is pretty impressive. Porcelain Legionnaire, he should be down here. All right, what are the weakest cards in this deck? Liliana, maybe? I don't have any problems with her, but it doesn't seem totally necessary. I mean, the nice part about Liliana is you actually get Devotion for Grey Merchant. There is that. I feel like Sorin's pretty awesome here, though, since he gives us emblems. All right, Windswept Heath we can pick up here, which is actually kind of nice if we... Because, I mean, we're going to be running Plains, likely, at least a couple. But if we can get the... is it Badlands? The black-white one? Tabled Herald of Torment. That's a good sign. Does appear mono black's open. So here's 23 cards. Chromox is an option, but I don't think it's likely I do it. But it is an option. You have to kind of 2-for-1 yourself, which I don't like. Stinkweed Imp's good if you've got any sort of reanimator strategy, which we do not. We're just beat down black. That's what I'm calling it. Could be the Master, maybe, is the weakest. Only because your opponent drawing cards in this format is pretty brutal. Him is definitely too good to dump. Night's Whisper seems pretty important. Wow, this has all of the... I think we're very likely to table Scarhide, so let's go for the best pick. Could take the Thoughtseize, but Sinkhole's pretty brutal too. There's also a Port, which is less playable than Sinkhole in here because of the quad black we're going to be needing. I guess we could take Thoughtseize, table Scarhide, and then we can really start maybe getting a 16 land deck. Although I guess we have a few white spells, but I do like the Sinkhole. That's a pretty brutal turn 2. Or like turn 2 him, or turn 2 Sinkhole, turn 3 him. I could see that being pretty brutal. But I want to do more... I kind of want to do more proactive things. I'm going to take the Thoughtseize and table the Scarhide. I'm going to try and maneuver this deck into a 16 land deck if I can. It might be difficult, but we'll find out. I might just shift completely to mono black as well. There's a Diregraph Ghoul. I mean, Damnation's good, but that's not what we're trying to do. It's good to have Damnation. There's a good chance that we wheel Diregraph Ghoul. I could just take Damnation, wheel Diregraph. That probably makes sense. There's a lot of good picks in here, so I think Diagraph's wheeling. All right, I'll take the Damnation. I don't think I want to main deck it, but, I mean, it's good against us. All right, Knight of Infamy versus Chainer's Edicts. Oddly enough, we ended up with, like, no removal in the mono black deck, which is pretty unusual. I kind of feel like we need the Edict. Maybe not need, but want the Edict. Knight of Infamy is very good as well, but we're doing decent on creature count. Let's take the removal. All right, Disfigure versus Spiteful Returned. Kind of want the Spiteful Return. Disfigure is good too, though. I guess we need removal a little bit more. I do like Spiteful, though. But 1 mana remove something like a ramper can be really nice. All right, take the Disfigure. We're trying to move into a 16-land deck, like I said, so could take the Bone Splitter. Could take the Hall of Triumph for the team boost. It's not bad. It's really not, but how good is Bloodghast in here? We don't have fetches for it, but I mean, it's not great. It's not bad, though, either. Can't block. It's not amazing. 2 mana, 2/1's not incredible. It does get to keep coming back, I guess, which is nice. I kind of feel like the Hall of Triumph's going to be more useful for us, but we've got these white cards. I guess we can cut the Lingering Souls, maybe. Sin Collector, Tidehollow Sculler still get boosted from Hall of Triumph. All right, I convinced myself. Reoccurring Nightmares, pretty strong card. There's nothing else in here really at all. Reoccurring Nightmare is pretty awesome with Blood-Soaked Champ. I think we're just trying to lower the curve of our deck. Let's get rid of the Liliana. Terminus, I guess. Teferi's pretty annoying too. Teferi's probably more annoying than Terminus. Although they're both really good. I hate playing against Teferi. I just got to get rid of him. All right, Bloodline Keeper versus Murderous Cut. God, there's a Master Waves in here too. I guess we fear him less because we actually can remove him. Murderous Cut sucks with Pain Seer. Bloodline Keeper just sort of takes the game over on its own if it gets free. Well, there's also Vindicate. Maybe we just take the Vindicate. 3 mana deal with anything. That feels correct. We did table the Gnarled Scarhide. It's also the Sinkhole, but we're taking the Scarhide. Got the Diagraph Ghoul back as expected. So we've got all the 1-drops. I think we're straight up just playing Mono's Beatdown, maybe. Or Light Splash. This is 28 cards. Jeez. I might just be able to get rid of white in this deck. Not even think about it. Yeah, if we're getting Knight of Infamy back too. I mean, we have good value white spells, but if we cut them all, we're already looking good. Let's take the Knight here. Maybe cut the Knight's Whisper, but if we're playing 16 lands, maybe we don't need it. Whip of Erebus is good with Pain Seer if we're losing life or whatever. Got the Spiteful Return too. Jeez. We're going to have the craziest deck. Let's dump the Master. It's not that I hate him. I actually think he's really good. I just like him less in this format. Is that wrong? Should I love him? Mishra's Factory. I mean, I like it. I feel like we're going to have issues playing it when there's an Obliterator in here and we're running 16 lands. They both do like the same thing. All right. So this is 25 cards. Look at all those 1-drops. This is an Alex Stephenson style deck to be sure. 16 creatures. Whoops. Sort by, there we go. All right. feel like I want the Hall of Triumph now that we're mono black and we have all these 1-drops, so that makes sense. Knight's Whisper is good if we just power out our hand, but we also have Painseer for a little card advantage. We've got some Bestow, which is good value. Maybe we dump the Nighthawk. It's not bad, but maybe not proactive enough. Is Whip not that good in here? I mean, Whip's amazing with Gray Merchant, but it's not really aggressive, is it? I feel like Whip's a better sideboard card. We play against red deck wins, we bring in the Whip. Otherwise, we just focus on our creatures. I'm kind of getting behind that plan. Is that wrong? I'm not exactly sure. It feels correct to me, though. Whip is going to be amazing against red deck wins, but against... We're like already kind of decent against red deck because of how many guys we power out that they kind of have to deal with. We also have some hand removal. I guess we have quite a few ways to lose life. Thoughtseize, Carnophage, Painseer, Legionnaire. That's a lot of ways to lose life. We only have Gray Merchant to gain life, but that's probably enough. I don't know. I'm pretty tempted to just run it like this with 16 lands. But, I mean, we're like, look how much of our deck is 3 or less mana. I feel like we can easily get away with 16 lands. I think I'm running it like this. This just kind of feels correct to me. We got, like I said, we got some good black and white, but we're just geared really well as a... I mean, our removal kind of sucks. We only have a Disfigure, Ultimate Price, Chainer's Edict, which is kind of surprising. And we didn't get the Tendrils, but we got a good deck. We did get a good deck. Maybe I do want the Master. Master's probably better than Nighthawk. I don't like my opponent's drawing cards, but it's really tough to argue getting in for 5 damage, even once, in a deck like this that's this aggressive. Nighthawk's very good, and the lifelink's nice too. Maybe I run it over Herald of Torment. Herald of Torment is good value, but what? I mean, maybe I run it over the Lifebane, and Lifebane's a better sideboard card, but Intimidate is tough to argue. That's difficult. Maybe I cut the Night's Whisper and get rid of a little bit of life loss and bring in the Nighthawk, since we already have enough life loss. And 16 lands hopefully makes it so we don't flood out. I think I'm just going to try this. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, so we're running it like this. I like the deck. Mono black beats. See you round 1.